friends, I'm Teacher Mariah and welcome back to Circle Time Club with Home CEO Academy. Today I have my banana again with me and it had something to do with the theme of the week. Do you remember what it was? Let's begin.
Lots of places we don't look that have crescents. This is a crescent. The moon is a crescent. The shape crescent is a crescent too. So lots of things are crescents. We don't really look toward them, but you will see a lot of crescents. Yeah!
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Hello friends! Today I have with me a basket of apples and bananas because I like apples and bananas. And I also have with me an instrument here, and it sort of reminds me of the shape of our banana. Now I think we should sing a song about apples and bananas. Now this silly song changes the sound with each time that we sing it. So follow along, and here goes. I like to eat apples and bananas. I like to eat apples and bananas. I like to eat peoples and bananas. I like to eat peoples and bananas. I like to eat apples 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 and bananas. Hello friends, it's time to update our theme board today. Now today what we're going to do is we're going to look at some crescents in nature. Now we're going to need to make a little room, so I'm going to put this here and we're going to move these. So let's go over them before we move them off though. The last time that we were together we looked at this sentence card. It says, the corn stalks look like crescents and this is a crescent moon. Now what we're going to do is we're going to look at some crescents in nature. So the first one we have, and we'll put this up big on your screen as well, is a crescent-tailed big-eye fish, and the tail is in the shape of a crescent. We'll put that there. Our next one that we have is crescent dunes in Nevada, and the shadow that is on that dune looks like a crescent. Next we have Clostridium algae cells. So algae is a very, very teeny tiny plant that you can't see except under a microscope unless it makes big, huge blooms and then you can see it. But the individual cell is not visible to the naked eye. And we're going to put that there. And our next one is Crescent City, California. And it's named that way because of, look at this part of the water. It looks like a crescent shape where it meets the land. We have sickle-shaped blood cells. So sometimes the blood cells, instead of looking oval-shaped, will look a little bit like a crescent. And then last but not least, we have something called the fertile crescent. So that's the name that people have given this part of Upper Africa and into the Middle East here. It's called the Fertile Crescent. And there you have it. We've got all kinds of Crescents in Nature. You did a great job updating the theme board. Now it's time to do our wake up warm-ups, so meet me at the desk. Wake up warm-up. Today we are going to place objects into two columns, whether it starts with the letter F or whether it does not start with the letter F. Now, the letter F, as a review, says so let's start with our first object. Lexi, what's this?
An engine.
Engine. Do you hear the F sound or not?
No, not really.
Yes or no? It sounds like no. The engine starts with the E sound. Engine. Okay, let's look at our next object. What's this, Lexi?
That's a carrot.
Carrot. Do you hear the F sound or not?
Not really.
No. Next, we have a fox. Do you hear the F or not?
Yes, I actually do.
Oh, fox goes right here in the F column. What about this? What's this, Lexi?
It's a dragonfly, but we're looking for the F in the beginning.
So let's move the dragonfly over to the not F column.
It flew there.
Now, what about this flag?
I think it's an F pile.
Flag. We hear the F in the word flag at the beginning of the word flag. Next, we have a frog. Where should we put this frog, Lexi?
F. Make it jump there.
That's where it goes. And last, we have a fence.
I think it goes in the F, but it doesn't really
It kind of doesn't fit. All right,
Yeah.
friends. Well, you've done a wonderful job sorting objects into F or not F. In your home or school, find objects that you can sort.
Great job, kids.
My A to Z Books presents The Letter F Fish in Fred Finds His Fins. Fred was fancy, but frankly, he floundered as a fish. He kept floating to the surface because he failed to use his fins in the proper fashion. I'm afraid my fins have been boiled again. I fear a fishing rod might be in his future if he doesn't figure this out. Finally, I've been fishing forever. Not so fast, Frank. This fish is not your food. Fred's father found him fretting. Fred, stop fuming. Just focus on going forward and have fun. Fred finally found his fins and swam with finesse. The end. Great job on your warm-ups, kids. Well, now it's time for us to cozy up because Teacher Ashley is going to read us a story.
Today's book is Canoe Days, written by Gary Paulson, illustrated by Ruth Wright Paulson. Look, here we have our canoe shaped like a crescent. Sometimes when it is still, so still you can hear the swish of a butterfly's wing. Sometimes when it is that still, I take the canoe out on the edge of the lake. One stroke of the paddle and we are gone, the canoe and me, moving silently. Across water so quiet it becomes part of the sky. The canoe slides in green magic without a ripple. Disappears like a ghost floating in the air water over the playground where the fish play. See the fish? The water is a window into the sky lake. Sunfish under lily pads living in cool green rooms, watching for water bugs to make a lunch, watching for frogs to make a dinner. See? They're under the frogs and the water bugs. But still now, everything frozen, while the cold slash of a hunting northern pike moves like an arrow through the pads, looking fiercely, searching, always for something to eat. And then he's gone into the green depths. Ahead is a mallard hen, her ducklings spread out like a spotted fan around her, looking for skittering or bugs to eat. The canoe does not frighten her. She does not see the man, only the canoe, as a shiny log floating in the sun. Here's the canoe. And there a fawn on the edge of his feet in the water. And there a fawn on the edge, his feet in the water, ears flopping the flies away while he watches the canoe glide past, as unafraid as the mallard. But his mother is near in the bush, knowing better and trying to get him away with short stamps of her feet. Come away now. Come away now. A fox drinks, soft laps with a pink tongue while the paddle waits, all still. Then the fox slips away. A raccoon turns a log looking for worms to eat. A snake moves from the shore to pad. A wavy ripple, green back and light belly making it invisible when it stops. And then, perfect on the brim of my cap, a dragonfly catches a deer fly that would have bitten me and eats there without leaving. While I hold my breath and see the fawn and the ducks and the doe and the snake and the frogs and the fish and the fox and the badger all around me while the sun is on my back like a golden friend on this perfect day. Do you see all the creatures around him? Some deer, fox, the raccoon. There's a duck, fish. A canoe day. That was Canoe Days by Gary Paulson. Friends, thank you for joining me at my work table. Now remember, all activities we do at the work table need to be completed with teacher or caregiver support. Let's see what we have coming up next in our alphabet notebook. Okay, we've completed A, B, C, D, and E. Today we will be completing the letter F, fish. So there's A, B, C, D, E. Here is F. Okay, so on this page we're going to construct our craft. I've got my uppercase F right here and all the pieces I need. And on this side we have our worksheet to practice writing our uppercase F's and our lowercase f's and to color in our picture. So I'm going to show you how to quickly assemble this letter craft. Okay, here we go. Okay, here's our letter F, fish, alphabet letter craft. And on this side, remember, you're going to practice tracing your letters, uppercase and lowercase. Okay, so that's it for our letter alphabet notebook. And here are 2 activities you get to complete. The first one is called Smiley Face Trace. The directions say to trace the crescent-shaped mouths on the objects below. And then you get to color in the pictures. So we have a lemon or maybe a lime, a cup of coffee or tea, a heart, and a glass of, what do you think it is? Could be water, milk, juice. You get to decide based on how you color it. And the next sheet is called camping, crescent, count, and match. Okay, so on these pages, the directions say to count the camping themed crescent shaped objects and then draw a line to the matching number. So here we have some canoes, a hammock, the bows and arrows. What else do we have? Let's see. We have some more canoes, some more hammocks, and some more bows and arrows. So the differences in these two sheets are just how high the numbers are and how many things you have to count. So once you've counted, I see one hammock, and I say, which of these numbers is a 1? There it is. And then I draw a line from one hammock to the number 1. And I do that with all of these. Okay, those are our activities for today. I hope you enjoy them.
Okay, kids, it's time to get moving with this week's action cards. Can you walk like an astronaut on the surface of the moon? Can you row your canoe down the river? Can you aim your bow and arrow to shoot the target? Can you jump around like a monkey with a bunch of bananas? Good job.
Thank you so much for joining us today at Circle Time Club. We had a blast. I hope you had a blast too. Now remember, when you go and do your activities, make them unique and special to you. We'd love to see them. Write to us sometime. From all of us here, we hope you have an amazing rest of your day, a wonderful rest of your week, and we will see you again soon. Goodbye!
You could be larger than